averages. So to find an average, let's say I want to find an average of column E. First thing it's good to do is to label what you're doing so you don't forget. So this is going to be average of all GPAs. All right, it's a good idea to put a little label. And next to it, where it's going to go, I'll say equals average, and in parentheses, I want the average of column E. So I do E to E. I'm doing everything in E. Boom. That's the average. Now I can do things a little more selectively. If I want to find the average of just King Middle School students, okay, I'm going to say average of King. Now instead of just doing average, I'm going to do average if. And what am I doing average if of? I'm doing average of if A's happen to say King Middle School. So I could write equals King Middle School. That's kind of long and tedious. So instead, I'm going to say equals K star. That says that if it starts with a K and has a bunch of stuff after it, that's fine. And after I say the criteria, I say what I want to find the average of. I want to find the average of column E. And I'll keep that up on the screen for a second for you to get a feel of that. So that's finding the average of GPA of students who go to King. Now let's say if I want to be even more crafty, if I want to find average of 10th graders at King, who came from King, I'll say average ifs this time. Now I'm going to list a bunch of things. Okay, so in this case, it's a little goofy. I'm going to say I want to find the average of my E column. It starts off with E, and now I list all my criteria. So I want to find if A to A happens to say equals K star. So if it hits the K, and B to B is equal so if E to E, I'm going to find the range of E to E where A to A starts with K for King and B to B is equal to 10. That didn't work out. Let's see what's wrong. All right. I think in this one, notice I'm changing it right here. No, that didn't work either. E to E, A to A. Oh, my equals is in the wrong spot. And that worked now. So if you look at it, I mistakenly put the equals outside of the quote. Now you can look at that formula, and that finds the average of 10th graders at King, who came from King.